Oh, Mario Kart update? Oh my goodness. I can't remember when I last played that. Yeah, you can hear how hot it is via the fan. Which is to say, quite. Eh. Oh, there was a Splatoon Raiders Direct. That's cool, I guess. I guess. Huh. I guess it's this, and then probably do some side quests, or maybe some, I guess, platinum points. I don't do this. Period. Well, whatever. Oh. One of my boys, Jack, was really specifically just obsessed with, oh goodness, getting the icons that came out for Switch Online, which required a lot of hard work and effort, frankly. I'm pretty close to that Dex. For that, we need to just evolve some starters mainly. And eventually, I'm just gonna have to go around and catch like 500 Noibat. Easiest way for this would just be find a bunch of fossils. It's kind of, it is honestly surprising how few rock types are around. But it makes sense, because there are no real caves, and most of that just comes from 5 billion Rock and Roller Geodude just leaping out at you. That one, this one's gonna suck. Oh. Do you want that shiny charm eventually? Not that I really care about grinding that, but still. As of right now, let me just see what the team... What are the team restrictions right now? Well, I guess we'll see. Seasons ended. Have been finalized. New seasons begun. And rules are eligible to participate. But unlike with Cerebi, they're not mentioning, goodness, the specific bans. Oh. Oh. Too many Pokemon to participate, and I'm pretty sure this time you can't bring any restricteds. Let's test that real quick. Yeah, because obviously we'll bring in the backs. I'm just wondering what a good third slot would be. If I don't... Because it's non-Mega Gardevoir is just not doing much. I guess I could just, on my own time, try to EV a Garchomp or something. Which one is it this time? What's the issue with it? Canadian or American? Or Australian? Hello, what happened? What did I do this time? Oh, you're in Chirac? I'm sorry. Okay, oh, but we've also got the items, and one or more of your Pokemon can't participate. Okay, yeah, this is the total restricted ban, so we just gotta use Ampharos. I have not done the Moon Quest yet, but I did do some leak looking, so depending on your question, I may know the answer, so fire away. And laugh at my comically incorrect answer. I really don't have anything other than that Gardevoir that I could really be using here. Yeah, okay. Apparently people have been posting random clips of the current Sandrone story quest slash event quest for Sunny Summer Fontinalia, and it's just all Yuri, and people are saying, is this a fan animation? And people are saying, no, it's canon. Good for them. Good for them. Good for people who like Yuri. You have until... Oh, okay, Golden Hall. Well, are you gonna ask if it's probably referring to the... Is this mechanical or lore? Because it's probably a reference to... maybe Renova? Because she is described as the mistress of the Golden Hall, I believe? Back on Surumi Island in Inazuma, when you've got the boatman taking all the ghosts on Surumi away. Sunny Summer Fontinalia. Lasts until... I didn't know you were a Charlotte fan. Sunny Summer Fontinalia lasts until the... Oh, it's actually all time-gated. I mean, not time-gated at all. Well, actually, it is time-gated. Game 8 just gets it wrong because they get everything wrong. It ends on August 8th, 2026. Wow, it's actually full patch. Wow. At least the wiki says so. What if they're wrong and lying to us? What if they said... What if they called me a stupid bitch? But yeah, there's no actual... Oh. I guess I could do it this week. Well, no, not really, because... Then, depending on how much time I want, I wouldn't have the ability to just go and get the buffs for Sandy and Yai. No worries, you have until August 11. It goes for the whole patch. Because it is quite literally Sandrone's story quest. Which surprises me, because you maybe think it would end after the first half, doing the event quest so that I can actually get mats to level Sandy. You know, I was gonna say, the wiki rarely fails, but it did, and it actually does relatively often fail, which is why I edited it last night. Contributing to the culture. Well, depending on how excited you were for Valco, maybe you could uninstall 11 Deep Space, so you could have more space. I assume you've heard about all that, right? You, at least. Oh... I mean, apparently, though you can make an argument to how legitimate that is, the Chinese fans who were running the sort of quasi-hate campaign to try to get the one character removed were doing it as a smokescreen for just complaints about the game, though who knows how actually accurate that is. I sure don't. Okay, you are definitely not going to notice the Thunderbolt. Yep, there we go. Fallen. Alright, okay. And while you don't have that ready, let's see if we can come out and do an Iron Head. Yep, see ya. Enjoy Dad. I mean, that didn't really do much damage. And I don't like you very much. I don't have any flying type moves. Rock slide, whatever. I don't have much of anything here. What am I doing? Gardevoir does not have business being here. And now we're stuck with you. Should have swapped back to Ampharos. Okay. Go ahead, use your Shuka. We can just hit you with a Thunderbolt and probably just nuke you. Kill yourself. Actually die. Alright. Let's take this. You can't kill me. Oh, that wasn't even Z-Mega? That's even crazier in number. Okay. Alright. There we go. And Ampharos just sitting down here is capable enough to kill pretty much everything. That's actually insane. That Earth Power is probably going to take me out. Heracross is still probably going to die to a charged Thunderbolt, honestly. Yeah, no? Huh? I mean, we just gotta die at this point, yeah. Well, there we go. Now it's time to put our screens up and send the backs out. This has honestly been a kind of pathetic game. Okay. Right. If you just sit there, we can Thunderbolt the Woo. Yeah. Okay. There we go. It's backs done. Let's pick up this defense boost. You did not actually go away from the Mega, wow. And that's a kill. Here's left. Earthquake should kill you too. Well, that killed the Delph. No, that was weird. And hit the Gyarados too. Oh my goodness. I like that Baxcalibur is strong, but this might be a bit excessive. That was unpleasantly intelligent of a move. Okay. Can't kill me at least. There we go. So that wasn't a match with an especially high kill count. Because I didn't bring out the backs as soon as I could have. Well, I mean, 9 is still great. Poor Rihaya in the bottom left corner. 0 kills. I mean, that was mean of me. I mean, their only titles are Novice Trainer and Tidy Trainer. So there's no way that they were... I mean, they're just coming here with relative trash to, I don't know, get the Mega Stones. And then I just come and ruin their day. I might be going to hell. I mean, maybe not just for that. But, okay. Next up. Oh. Trying to get some chocolate, and it's kind of hard to break off a piece. Because it's very, very slightly melty. Oh. Oh. That is... I wonder why that is. I wonder if that's a con internet. Well, I hope they survive Chicago. Oh, right now it's some Ghirardelli. It's tasty, but... It's definitely got a more complex bitterness than the Lint, which was technically a higher percentage dark. Interesting. Okay. Yep. And that just kills you. Oops. Sorry. We are just going to... What's your... Oh, you did call mine. That may be bad for me then. Ooh, you saw that coming, clearly. Okay. Alright. So let's try to just get a... Come on. Thunderbolt off on you. Yep, and that just nukes you. You mega it and then immediately die. This clown. Okay. And we switch. We mega, and we're balling. Cool. And... Let's... You switched out, of course, and... you can't survive that. Sorry. Okay. How did that hit me? How did that hit me? That's gonna be... Dragon... Huh? Okay. Oh my goodness. That defense buff made me unhappy. Oh well. Oh. Oh. It's really obviously that would have been a kill otherwise. Okay. Kill someone with a... Not T-Bolt, There we go, and still got that boost. Don't quite like that. Okay, and... Alright. The pin missile didn't hit me because of the switch. That's interesting. Oh my goodness. What? What? Huh? I guess that is right. Well, I could have always just used guard to take that thing out. It doesn't have special goals. Okay. And... Yep, that's one. Chapter first. Cool. Go for it. Go for it. Here we go. I'm gonna pick this up in time. That's our time. Cool. And let's take you out. Nothing there, I see. Cool. And see if the Ice Skull Crash will connect. Oh my goodness. Did your unmega allow you to get out of the way? It kind of seems like it. Well, whatever. Oh. Oh. Deeply unpleasant. But we still did win. I'm surprised that Rasami in the bottom right wasn't bringing their shiny Chomp. Especially since Z-Mega Chomp is quite good. just because of its ability to just bring out very strong moves without hardly any startup. I will say, it's kind of hard figuring out again, maybe I could go Gardevoir Life Orb, given that it isn't going to be Megaing and could use the extra power. Because really, you only want to have one Mega on the team, even though technically you can swap between them, because you can only have one active at once. It would be interesting if you could constantly have, multiple active if you have them, both draining Mega energy. They would have to be able to get a little bit of a buffer above the maximum to Mega in order to be able to pull that off. DLC could have added some kind of different non-Mega Ring Mega equipment. Because they've got all these places to put keystones on all the important NPCs with Megas, but they don't have any kind of specific names for them as they did in Raz. Well, it's kind of silly. Well, whatever. Oh my goodness, you're kidding. That was dumb. Oh. Come on. Sue comes out and... Ooh, Dragality. And that's a kill. Not quite a bad. And... High School Crash is going to be just murder on you. Okay. Okay. There we go. We should go for the Charge Thunderbolt. We're gonna have to switch back after this, so... Okay. Cool. That's up to full, which is good. Shuka's there. Okay. Picked up another kill. You've got that buff, but that won't matter if we can just kill you with a Dragon Rush. You want handicap into us. Okay, ouch. Boom! That's nice. And we picked up 6. We're going to die to whoever pops in next, unfortunately. Okay. Cool. That was sad. Yeah, without an actual super effective hit. The damage from that is honestly kind of underwhelming. They didn't give it a real sort of OG Mega Chomp in terms of bad stats on a Mega, but it's not great. Not by any means. And spikes? What prompted this? Whatever. Let's just see here. We're gonna be running that there. Let's see if we can. Ice Skull. Well, okay. That's fine too. That's Dragon Rush. Nice, and that actually picked up the Gator too. Let's take our defense boost. Go for that guard. Got Iron Head, which... Oh! You anticipated the use of coverage. That was unpleasantly intelligent, and every single one of you actually just decided to be more intelligent about things than I might have liked. Oh well. Okay. Ice School Crash last minute. And can we pick up the kill? Yeah. Straight to 11 in the last couple of seconds of the match. Baxcalibur, they give it no speed on Mega, which is going to gimp it for actual mainline competitive. But in a game like this, where speed literally does not matter, that's good. It's arguably more of a min-max. Though they did give it a decent amount of special attack, which it does not care about. But again, it's not like original Mega Chomp, which to be fair is kind of good in this one because its speed drop doesn't matter. Though, if I recall correctly, Mega Bax gets 20 additional special attack, and they gave Mega Chomp 30 additional special attack, which is just such a hilarious level of wasted stats. It's kind of depressing. Maybe I should have tried champions. Yeah, I don't know. So we can keep going. But we're almost halfway up the letters, which of course is less than a third in terms of actual progress. But I am honestly really wishing I could use a Veltal here, because of the fact that it was the way to... Oh, you don't have Quick Break? That's kind of bizarre. Okay. There we go, pick that kill up. Oh, I was gonna go for that fairy. Oh, whatever. Dragon Breath? Why? Whatever. Psychic. That would have been really, really nice to use against you then. Whatever. We can just dodge the Sludge Bomb. Yeah. Boom! Boom. T-Bolt. Nice. You're getting nowhere. You're getting nowhere. Not even Mega. Holy crap. Okay. Psychic. And now we're just gonna switch. Yep. No reason. We should have light screen now. Yeah. Alright. Just gotta switch. Earthquake would be pretty decent against you. Oh, whatever. Okay. That didn't hit. Got Scrafty and it. We don't really have a good way of hitting you. Okay, whatever. Okay, what? You know, I'm honestly just kind of impressed that they tripled into me. Maybe seeing that I was kind of on top of things. That's pretty respectable. And yeah, that additional flying type is honestly quite bad for you. Okay. Oh, okay. Switch up now. And Earthquake, yeah. Cool. Who else are we gonna send out now? With this power boost, anything we touch is going to impact. Yep, that's a double. Hi there. Well, that's fine. And you didn't even hit me. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Boom. Boom. And, we didn't get the heal. You're crazy. I don't like how targeted that attack is. Giga Impact actually... Well, it's... I hadn't seen that thing. I didn't know it would redirect like that at all. Okay. Clef. Yep. You didn't know to switch. Oops. So there we go. That's 11. That's still great. Oh. Wow. Okay. It does kind of surprise me. Though, again, you have fewer people running. And for us, you have people running Fan Rotom as a screen setter now. Saw that last season. People running around with anything with a quad electric weakness, or even any electric weakness, knowing that they could just get Thunderbolted out of the blue whenever. Frankly, kind of irresponsible behavior. And the only Pokemon left in Wild Area 20. And then I need for the Dex are Flareon, Glaceon. For whatever reason, they don't have Espeon and Umbreon in that wild zone as some of the random alpha spawns in the middle. Got every other evolution, but not Umbreon and Espeon for whatever reason. 6 out of 8. But those two, then Metagross and Crocodile, which to be fair, I could always get with just another Evo, but that Glycopod. Aw. Oh, the Glycopod got Did it? Yeah, it did. That's not good. And it... Well, that's one way to do things. And we're stuck with the T-Bolt? You've got to be kidding me. Mutual through the status. Alright. Yep, that's a kill. I was gonna say, let's try to pick up another, but oh, you're gonna go for Quake. Which almost kills even through that, which is kind of insane. Okay. Here we got you. Alright. Yep. Now it's our turn to make use of that ability. Cool. Okay. That's a big bone. That's on the... Don't really have a good way to handle you, huh? That kind of sucks. Whatever. Okay. Boom! The wave rush ain't fast enough. Okay. Water gun? Huh? What? No, actually, what? That's insane. That's a kill. And it... Ice Cold Crash. Alright. Yep, go ahead. And didn't even go far. Okay. Yep. Didn't hit anyone. We'll see. What's your max slots? Okay. Boom. We're still beaten. Oh, Mr. Mega Absol over there actually has not gotten a single kill. Okay. Let's collect some orbs and... Oh, we are neck and neck with somebody. Hi. Nope, not for you. Deflect. Widescreen. Here we are. Yep. Wave rush. That's fine. And you can't do that again now. Awesome. And... Boom. Kill you. And we are ahead. Very barely. Oh. Huh? What? Okay. And... here's our Dragon Rush. Boom. And that didn't connect either. Awesome. Okay. And that's fine. We'll take our 8. That's also quite good. Fun stuff. Poor Toya down there. Japanese blonde white guy jump scare. He's just flowery from Deltarune. You know, again, I have thought about whether it would be better, and it probably would be, to just... Well, and obviously, the longer it goes on, the fewer additional chapters are left, and the less of an ask it is to do to just wait for the actual full game to be out, but... It's kind of a backlog thing, and also a completion thing, because I suppose it would, since you do carry your file over between these chapter drops that are years apart. Oh, messing up on a route or something could require you to replay things anyway, which would not be pleasant. Yeah, just one normal playthrough, one weird playthrough in 5 years' time when everyone understands everything and I don't have to do anything again. Why are you walking towards me menacingly? Are you just trying to get hit by Thunderbolt? Maybe. Oh, you have a... Interesting. Those are some bizarre builds. I'm trying to survive that specifically, huh? Okay. Boom. That's our first kill on you. Alright. I'll loot you. We can just hit you with the T-Bolt. You don't have particularly high special defense. Okay. Picked up the kill. You're not going to Glaive Rush me? Weird. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, there's our Mega. Cool. And... gonna... fighting move me. Really? Come on. What the heck? Oh. I really thought that the Ice Skull Crash would target its position post-Line Press and pick up the kill. Unfortunately, it was not the case. Okay, and got multiple Absols running around. Wow. Okay, cool. Boom. And that it hit the other one. So that's good, too. Okay. And just like so, you soak that hit. We're gonna send you out over here. Hi, big old Garchomp. And... oh well. Oh, and it lasted long enough to pick up that kill too, that's crazy. And I don't know how that close combat didn't hit me. I am obviously not going to complain. But yeah. Okay, cool, and Dragon Rush. That comes out faster than the Dragon Rush? Maybe I should take both. As crazy as that would be. Okay. And it finished. Okay. Surprisingly defensive. Okay. Alright. I mean, we're still winning. Just not by as much as we could be and would prefer to be. The Thunderbolt... did the Thunderbolt even come out? I'm kind of freaked. Whatever. Okay. Ice Skull Crash. And oh, but it didn't count because it was right after the timer. Oops. Okay. Bleh. Bleh. Still won. Oh, Takahashi up in the top right. Impaled himself on his own Baxcalibur. Shawnee Morgan, that is cute. Yeah, again, I am still just surprised that we don't have any real Win and Waves news yet, which I guess would probably imply that they'll come out next winter, probably. Isn't... now that I think about it, pretty much every Pokemon game has come out around the holiday season. As far as I can remember. It is what it is. Okay. Especially since we don't have to deal with any Magirians. This is not taking that long. Can get some quests done, probably catch the remaining Megas, maybe go out and just catch some trash for the sake of the quest there, do some Xenia Royale. It's gonna hurt to grind those 1,000 battles, probably, though. Well, whatever. Let me see. But again, it's one of those deals where it's a sprint. I mean, it's a long term rather than a sprint. Should be able to actually take out with the... oh, well, not if you get to it first. That was sad. I got the Ice Skull Crush. Probably. Draco Meteor is nasty. Why did you target... oh, whatever. Okay. Ta-da. how did that not kill? What? Well, because it wasn't 4x, was it? I guess that's what. Hi there. Yeah, go ahead, go for your drill run that will trigger the Shuka and die to my boosted T-Ball. Okay. You thought I was going to attack you. Not really. Okay. And it straight through the... wow. I know that Mega Dragonite is pretty strong on the special side, but... you know, again, it is interesting what you've got all these special oriented megas that start out as physical or vice versa. So it makes them just so much more difficult to build. Fundamentally, oh, whatever. Bad place. And 4 times ice weakness running around may not be your friend. Okay, well, yep. Hold that back for a second. Thank you. There we go. There we go. I thought I was gonna be able to switch. I was switching. Oh, I hate you, Z-Megas. I mean, of course, the mitigating factor is the fact that they all died to a stiff freeze, but still. 151 base speed in a game where speed does not matter. Generally does not do you many things. I thought I T-bolted? Oh, whatever. Okay. Whoa! What? You're kidding. That's screwed up. Blast. And... Man, I can't believe I fed you that. Yeah, I'm just putting Life Orb on Gardevoir. She needs that. Because she's not megaing at all. She needs that extra power. Or I guess I could just be using... I should. Throughout my entire time with this game, I have needed to start using plus moves as just a source of additional power. Instead of saving saving all mega energy just for the mega. Especially when I've been started using Pokemon that are going for damage without megaing. Okay. Oh, but there you go. Both of them are currently on Yveltal and Xerneas, so we're going to need to take that from the boxes first. Ugh, okay. Okay. There we go. Don't care about that Gardevoir, right? Bax is the priority. Especially since it honestly has more of a need than Gardevoir to use its Mega to iframe an attack anyway. Gardevoir does not have to deal with Glabrushes coming from left field, in part because it is, you know, immune to that attack. Completely. Again, it definitely, almost certainly, would have been healthier for the game long term, or for the series long term, if they had made, and people have said this 5 billion times, Fairy resist Dragon instead of being immune to Dragon, but, I mean, whatever. Really. Just so hot. In a house that does not really have particularly good air conditioning. You know, it becoming unhappily employed was honestly kind of a oh, sepia tone, nice. Kind of a blessing in disguise. Just because, you know, as in outside the home, because at least the building is air conditioned and pretty darn well too. If I had to work outdoors in this heat, I would... Oh, someone vanished. Well then. Someone is also just running. What? That bullet punch is weak. Oh, a magnet bomb. Oh. Alright. Interesting. Gunk shot, whatever. There we are, and that's both, actually. That was fun. We may be bullying them. We're definitely bullying them. And... Okay, cool. Blizzard! Excuse me, okay. Iron Head. Yep, that's a kill picked up. And oh, you got frozen. Oh my goodness. That's nasty. That's nasty. Oh, you prepped that nugget. Okay. Whatever. Oh, and the worst part is that Moonblast was aimed at the gallery too. You threw yourself in the line of fire. Okay, cool. I'm gonna camp this health pickup to make sure we don't lose it until necessary. And you thought you could switch. Maybe you could. Okay. That's another kill picked up. Hi. No Magnet Bomb for you. Hi. And boom. We're just gonna Dragon Rush you. Yeah, you lost your iframes. You used them up. Maybe at a poorly decided time. Alright. Too covered by that. Okay. Alright. At least we picked up that kill. Hi. Hello. How are you? Sorry. Sorry. And with a... Excuse me. Okay. That's pretty decent, at least. Stay out of the way and survive that successfully. Hello! It's nice to see you. That's a kill as well. See what we can do just right here like this. You are gonna try to Magnet Bomb me, maybe? I mean, why do that was also, unfortunately, rather intelligent of you. I'm just getting nuked. I'm getting nuked left and right. Both of them decided to try to use that Mega iframe. What? Tomorrow's the big day how? In what sense? Are you marrying Malvika? Congratulations. Oh, okay. Yeah, happy early 4th of July. That is right. I don't pay attention to holidays as much as I should. But Misty actually just, yeah, quit before the match. It was a 3-person match, which we kind of dominated. It's the ball anniversary of Ball America. You know, when I'm president, I'm gonna rename America to Ball America, and that's the only thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna immediately leave office afterwards. Nice to see you guys. Yeah, but, you know, yesterday was literally just suffering from success. Because it was nice getting all those weapons, but again, you can literally, unless you're going to spend resin on making weapon ore, which is stupid, if you're just mining it, and of course that means going out and mining ore pretty much every day. You can level 2 5-star weapons per patch. Give or take. And that means... You know, again, my priority is honestly probably just leveling Mizuki's signature to use Stellar Scroll. Apparently, you know, they're adding a Stellar Scroll crit set, but apparently, probably in part, because Mizuki has most of her damage coming from Swirl already, I guess. I don't know what the dynamic is, but apparently Viridescent Banner is still better, because Stellar Swirl still does do the Shred effect, which Stellar Swirl basically creates this... It's basically like Eula as a reaction, but it's a big cryo damage nuke that you get by proccing the reaction a bunch of times. We need at least one Viridescent character to shred cryo there, especially since it will boost the stellar damage, but since the effect doesn't stack, you presumably want, and wow, the explosion did basically nothing. That was actually pathetic. Yeah. You know, I'm glad we have people encouraging Vala. She deserves some encouragement. In her difficult and painful Vala life. Cool. And it... Oh. Is that some kind of chip damage or what? That was bizarre. Oh, the attack drop. I don't like that at all. Oh, we got burned? You're kidding. Stupid. Raining Kiss that doesn't hit anyone in particular, I guess. That was rain. And it... Oh... There really should be a burn equivalent for special attack. Legends Arceus had Frostbite as a special attack burn equivalent, which I think was a good and balanced idea. A good and bala idea. Huh? Wait, it... Oh my goodness, things are lagging to hell. Because they switched out to Charizard and then they died and gave the point to me. That's genuinely ridiculous. Okay. What you gonna do? Were you trying to predict the Iron Head? You're crazy. God damn. Oh, I fought that guy earlier. He knows that my back says Iron Head. Okay. That's what's going... that's all. Okay. Well, whatever. You definitely thought you saw the T-Bolt coming. Sorry. We were charging first. Okay. What was that guy trying to hit? Whatever. And... let's... well, whatever. Let's heal slightly. Go for that Mega. Go for the defense boost. There we are, pick that up and barely even really get damage. Okay. Aim for... alright. I wasn't trying to hit you with that. What the hell? Because if it aimed at the Chomp, that would have killed the Chomp too. You're kidding. The reason Bala doesn't like 4th of July is because she's a small yappy dog and afraid of fireworks. She needs one of those rumbly vests that you can put on a dog to help it not be so afraid of thunderstorms. I think those are motorized, right? I don't think those have been a thing for about a decade, but I remember... call them thunder blankets or something. I think they were very slightly motorized. So basically a vibrating weighted blanket you can wrap around your dog to just comfort them when they hear thunder and think it's just a much larger, scarier dog. I mean, that is probably what it is, right? Why dogs are afraid of thunder. They hear it and they think it's just a bigger, scarier dog. Do dogs think thunder is other dogs? Interesting. Guess they just hear it louder because of their better hearing? But apparently, sometimes dogs do think other dogs are causing the thunder, but that's a Reddit post from 7 years ago. Maybe Reddit dogs are just different. I could see that very easily. Okay. Yeah, but tomorrow we go to the moon. Well, tomorrow we do all the quests to buff it. 7 characters got buffed this patch, but also go to the moon slightly so that I can at least start farming for Sandy's water. Hopefully. Yo, Sandrone, we call her Sandy. What SpongeBob character is Columbina? The answer is none of them, because there aren't any other female characters in SpongeBob. Was Steven Hillenburg a misogynist? Maybe. Steven Hillenburg is over party. I just... Man. What? There we go. Pick that up and... Okay. Oh, Lucher. I hate you. I hate you so much. Okay. Chill. That's good. And another flying breath. God damn you! You were waiting. I mean, you were definitely waiting for me. still, come on. What flavor? I mean, wait, what? What kind of question was that? I mean, anything? I mean, is there anything special about the burger? Is there anything special about the hamburger? Or not? You were expecting a Thunderbolt, obviously. Sorry. Sorry. Not really. Okay. And let's just run this now before it runs out. Yeah, okay. Oh. Ralligator. You're kidding. Right, have I told you about the fact that I'm kind of a mustard hater yet? And it... I will get hit. Whatever. What? You're kidding. You're kidding. Okay. Alright. Let's go crash. Yep, there we go. This is incredibly scuffed, but it is working. I wasn't paying attention. And that crit too? Come on. That's stupid. Alright, okay. There we go. Pick that up. Good stuff. Alright. Don't freeze me. Please. I would not be very happy. Die. Actually die. Okay. No, let's try to go for the Iron Head. Sure. And it... Somehow that killed the Lucha. Wow, okay. Why are you using Poison Man? What? Excuse me. Okay. So we're tied for first, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. Onion's good. Grilled or just raw onion? Because both will work in a burger context. Saying in a burger context feels so fundamentally pedestrian. Actually, since it was the end of the work week, I've actually been driving one of my coworkers around because he's from New York City, so he can't drive. So he's trying to learn to. Well, as in, he needs to take a driver's test, but... And a permit test, because apparently, you know, driver's licenses go between states, but I didn't know this because it never pertained to me. But permits don't. So he had a New York permit that did not transfer to our state and to the Midwest, and led to having to start all over from scratch. I mean, you have the skills, but Raid Shadow Legends, perhaps. But as I was saying, so I've been driving him back and forth, and I went to a Culver's and I had a nice. They have a jalapeno burger right now. That was surprisingly good, and it wasn't greasy, which I mean makes sense. Well, as someone who hasn't had a lot of burgers for a relatively long time, and that was overkill. Nice. Oh. I kind of forgot that burgers aren't fried, and that the extent of the fattiness is going to be purely from the meat. Because, there we go. Alright, of course you got that, hate you. Come on. Got any kind of... Okay. There's your negative. Okay. I thought we switched. Don't like your halfway across the world Wi-Fi. Okay. Let's pick up as much as we can. You didn't see that coming, clearly. Okay. And you're strong, but you don't have ground stand when you're Mega Z, because again, Garchomp loses its ground type when it goes Mega Z. Okay. Hi. Oh, you're a tricky one. Actually, you're just not doing much to me. It's not What? How did the Dragon Rush not get... The Wi-Fi is just really bad. That's all it is. So bad that someone disconnected. Okay. Can I just ban one specific emote? Because I don't want Brittany Venti in my chat. I mean, there are some things... the one you just sent. Like... Oh, you don't know who's in that emote, do you? I guess not. Okay. And of course you're gonna die. How do you get both buffs? Like, okay. And... There we go. Sorry, friend. Okay. I'm just gonna let you sit. Okay, cool. How did yours come out first? You're supposed to have a second of lag after you Mega. And I know Mega Z gets it out faster. A person. Maybe I shouldn't explain it right now. A controversial person. Apparently she smells bad. I mean, to be fair, a lot of people smell bad. At least we won. Okay. But man, I would have preferred to be able to rampage with the backs on a 4-person game. Being able to get third parties and just vultures. I mean, it's not as good at it as a true range attacker, though it does have Icicle Crash. It's... I took Glaive Rush off it for a reason, but still. Why is the octopus... What is the octopus doing? Do I want to know? Maybe I don't. Yeah. Oh. You know, if there's some consolation to me about having to be employed, other than, you know, having money, I don't know what it is, but the high sodium in ramen has become increasingly tough for me to deal with. It's probably just age. But besides having money and, you know, being in an air-conditioned building in summer instead of this old-ass brick house that frankly deals with temperature very badly, we need to energy ball it. Swampert. Okay. Well, the Swampert isn't even out anymore, so that's whatever. Hi. None of them got hit. What the heck? You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Alright. Your energy ball fodder. Do some attack and just get killed. Okay, cool. Alright. Damn. Seika over there is good at switching. This is gonna be one of those games, definitely. You know, even if I walked in with Steel Beam, I'd probably be fine. It is pretty notable how specifically the fact that electric types are specifically resistant to steel. I mean, something had to be. I mean, there are a lot of weird choices with resistances there, and it... Did that... What? Did the bench block the energy ball? I think. Okay. Okay. Alright, okay. Alright. Huh? Oh, you flinched! You actually flinched. That's insane. Okay. Incredibly rare clutch. Okay, so whatever. Don't like that Sniper Gudra. Sniper H Gudra. Oh, wow. Okay, that thing has to be a priority. Definitely. I'm almost certainly better off picking coverage over screens, but god damn you. Random Flamigo. I think that would be a good choice. Unfortunately, it's not really particularly feasible. Oh, and picked up the Flamigo kill too. That's nice. Okay, cool. And Go ahead, attack me. Cool. You can't get that going. Okay. Pick that up and okay. Gotta stay here and not get killed. I mean, really, all we're trying to do is not let Seth pick up any more kills. We'll be able to take at least one of them. Got no defenses. Well, we targeted the wrong one. At least we're still in first place. There we go. It's physical activity. It's just sports for the Pokemon. I guess the better question is why there aren't normal sports in the Pokemon universe most times. Aside from the few sports fields in Unova and Black and White and Black 2, which is kind of mostly there because it's America. I don't think it's funny because they had soccer in Unova, which is New York City. The New York City metropolitan area in Pokemon. But then they add Galar and Sword and Shield, an actual region based on the UK. And they use soccer football uniforms for Pokemon battles. And have Pokemon battles in football stadiums. As in, non-American football, soccer stadiums. But don't have soccer. Oh well. It's actually not the 4th for us yet, but happy 4th to you. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Oops! How are you doing? Yeah, I had to get a swig of water. In between matches. I can't believe you do this to me. Maybe I should. Okay. Well, let's go around until you use an attack slot. What?! Did something break my screen? No, I just got targeted that heavily. What the hell? I really saw an Ampharos and decided to choose violence. Wow. Okay. You couldn't get the overheat. What? And it was the Clefable. Clefable doing this business. You're crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Can't drain me with a kiss from this far away. What? 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 Okay. Come on. We need that heal now. Okay. Moonblast, Fire Blast won't be much in it. Oh, they definitely stabbed themselves out to survive specific attacks. I hate you so much. Okay, alright. Okay. Come on. And that will kill, though. Without any significant trouble. Hi there. Hi. Hit you significantly. Okay, cool. What?! I really thought that Gardevoir was gonna Mega, so I was holding back the Iron Head. I shouldn't have. Oh, that was a bad gamble. I mean, they definitely saw that coming. I mean, they definitely know that Ampharos has... I mean, Bax has Iron Head if we want Iron Head on it, but still. T-Bolt, there we go. Okay. And go ahead. I'm gonna rock you into the Quake. Okay. You don't have a single attacking move other than that. Okay. Cool. Now we can drain that. Oh, but you weren't using Eye Rage, probably because you saw that coming slightly. Okay, whatever. Okay, well. We kind of interposed ourselves in a maybe unintelligent way. Hi. And it actually did hit the bench. That's good news. Hi. And that's what we got. This should be too. Nice. This is another one with good matchups. There's another one with good matchups. And if you're not megging, then we just take you out like that. And yeah, here we go. And last minute to 10. Last second to 10. Wow. Oh. I love using Mega Bax. You know, unfortunately, this Mega Bax is going to get replaced with, you know, who knows how long that's going to be off when I actually get to the DLC and get an Alpha. Because it's just a normal Bax. It's not as big as it would be otherwise. And an Alpha Bax would have bigger hitboxes. Probably pick up some kills just with AoE that it currently isn't getting, especially when it's using Earthquake. Would presumably have a decent amount more range on the Iron Head. You know, of course, if a Pokemon's running away, you know, Pokemon tend to start their attacks at sort of a scaling distance away from the other Pokemon. So it can still miss if the other Pokemon's on the move, but if I'm trying to third party and sneak up with an Iron Head and kind of assassinate, they will be less able to move away at the last second and get me that way. Who is that? That's... just a global emote. Who is that? Oh, well, there you go. Maybe they ended web service for this game all of a sudden when I wasn't looking. That'd be wacky. It is... but who's that character, though? For that emote? I guess nobody knows. Well, whatever. Yeah. Apparently that's not any kind of specific character. It's a generic girl that they invented for the emote. That's kind of screwed up. I can't believe they made me waste 15 seconds of my life. I'm going to eat Dan Clancy. Aw. Alpha Kangaskhan. Are they gonna... they probably got Giga Impact, right? Oh, it's interesting, really, that... for Starmie... Mega Starmie... Mega... there we go. That did not hit Kanga. No, whatever. I can take a hit. That won't one-tap, and then we can just chill with the T-Bolt. Take advantage of you and let you do that work for us. Thank you! You're so nice. Okay. Alright. I mean, there we go. Oh, but you changed position too much. T-Bolt didn't connect. Oh, well, whatever. Okay. Alright. That's fine, too. Well, it's time to do this. Alright. Gonna do any kind of attack? Well, we'll see. I thought you had some kind of big strategy going, and that was not the case at all. Okay. Hi. Sorry. Now you're kind of a sitting dog. It got reversed. Oh, that's crazy. There we go. Cool. Now, get out of the way of that, and hopefully, unless you Mega or something, Moonblast. Yep, with the Life Orb off will deal a nice amount of damage to you. You switched and why? That was unwise of you. Okay. Oh, okay, well, whatever. Oh, are you gonna go for me, or what? Oh, really? And you just didn't have that juice. Wacky. I mean, we can just stick here with a Kangan. Gardevoir isn't fast enough to move out of the way. That's kind of tragic. Okay, whatever. Yeah, that was about as... somebody left. Somebody left. Okay. It's just us at 6, 0, and 3 now. Okay. We should reflect first. But again, you can't be a full Fizz build, because you're a Mega Z Garchomp. And that is the issue, is that either you have to go with a slightly get build in either your base state or your Mega state, or if you have to have a Pokemon that's kind of unusable until it Megas, which is difficult. Okay, there we go. We may want to heal up a bit. We have one, but we don't have a heal on field. Okay, cool. Hi. Defense. We lived on 1 HP and killed. I'm glad that happened to us. Okay, cool. And it... Mutual! Down to the last second. Good, good, good. Okay. Ballin'. Yeah, it... You know, that's the kind of thing that only ever happens to other people. Usually. But... Whenever you do real competitive Pokemon, either here, I guess, but really in the mainline turn-based games, the way I've built all my Pokemon here is just not much thought, not much effort in terms of their specific stat training effort values. It's just HP, the attack stat they use for the 2 stats I max, and then the tiny bit that is left over to freely allocate goes to their lower defensive stat in terms of their just base stats that they get from just being that Pokemon. But... And it's a lot harder to really make use of adequately because the battles are so much more chaotic here and you can't really predict, oh, I'm going to get this one attack used against me by this one specific Pokemon. Because someone might double into you. It's a lot harder to, as in base games, stat out very min-maxy to live one specific attack from one specific Pokemon you're trying to let that Pokemon beat, but no more so you can put everything else into attack. Because it's that much more difficult, if really possible at all, to predict things in that way. Yeah, well, here we go, Shuka. Okay, cool. T-Bolt. I hate you! Man. Okay, whatever. And it's all the way back there, you gotta be kidding me. What? Huh? How? I guess this is a... What? That Goldengo wasn't even fully defensive, was it? I don't know. It clearly had a crazy high amount of defense investment. Clearly. I am straight through that? You're kidding. What? Oh, because of the Swords Dance. Okay. Annoying. It's fun that they're running Swords Dance on the middle. In a game where most of the good items, and the same thing's kind of going on with Champions, actually. In a game where most of the good items you'll put on a Pokemon just don't exist. Oh, of course you still had something. I hate you. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. We can survive that. I was worried. Come on. And that doesn't hit either. Why is Eduardo genuinely the devil? Whatever. And this is just not one that is working for me. What the heck? At least that killed, but that's scraping the bottom of the barrel. Come on. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Okay. Critical? Come on! I think I've gotten a critical in competitive matches literally twice ever. Okay. But nothing is really a good thing to use Charge T-Bolts on. Yeah. Everything's just too bulky. I should have been running screens at absolute maximum. If anything else. Hi. And this one was awful. Okay. At least get an Icicle Crash to tie for third instead of... No, what? For one, the jury's still kind of out on whether... Okay. Alpha Pokemon don't get bigger projectile size, but they have better range. They'll start it from farther away because that does scale. Which does give them more range, effectively, which makes it more useful. But man, that sucked. Terrible matchup. It's just... And to be fair, now that we're in the higher ranks, we're not really seeing Heracrosses and Haluchas anymore. But it really did make me miss having Yveltal on the team to just cross-map Oblivion them, which would, one, heal me and two, deal very good damage. I did get good use out of Xerneas and Yveltal, even though they are genuinely just some of the most poorly statted legendaries in the series. Because there's, well, I mean, the slowness doesn't matter as much in the game, but they both got equal attack and special attack, which is just genuinely not good. Well, if we're not hitting you, Rage, this won't be that much up. Okay, and a burn don't matter. Alright. Why was I going for you? What the heck? Okay. Thought I targeted the Gyarados. I mean, I wouldn't even really need it. Well, actually, if they had defensive best, I would do that, though. Huh? Okay, was that planned? I swear. Huh? I just haven't been able to get a clear shot with a Thunderbolt and Gyarados. The Gyarados surviving that long with an Ampharos on the field is black magic. Okay. Alright. Boys are pretty good. Oh, okay. Well. Guy who should have gone for the Pidgeot clue. Alright, and why were you targeting the Pidgeot in the first place? What were you trying to do? Whatever. Alright. Man. Okay. There we... Huh? Oh, that was entirely a hitbox issue. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. I don't like it. Okay. I didn't even hit. Come on. Alright. And how did that not connect either? How did that target me from that far away? Well, a lot of it is definitely just Dragon Rush is a better move when used by an alpha Pokemon, because as a ranged tracking move, it will come out from a meaningfully farther distance and just be better. Yeah, okay. Cool. At least that connected. Okay, whatever. Don't like this. Alright, okay. We can still hopefully turn this around and Heat Wave block. Whatever. Pick that up, I guess. Okay, cool. Come on. Huh? How did that not do anything? Whatever. We're tied for first, which means just hold position. Okay, cool. This should maybe kill. Yeah. You're that not durable. Okay. And it was not an especially wide margin, but we did manage to turn things around and get a win. I'm kind of proud of that performance. Nice. Bowen. Let's continue. But since it was just such a local match. And the score there. Oh, Comeback Kid. That's cool. What was that? Going from last to first within the final minute of the match? Or from the halfway point on? Because getting a gold title card for that could not be easy, I swear. I mean, it probably is 3 or 5 times max for the gold. I can't imagine they would make you do that a lot, because getting that to happen even once is bothersome. And you have to deliberately sandbag, really, to be able to turn around that quickly. Because if the other people were actually kind of good, that's just not happening. Okay. quick. Hi. And... That took too long to come out. Come on. Okay. Whatever. And it... Come on, you. Come on. What attack was that? No, really. Okay. Attack buffs are ours. Oh, the freaking Dozo. I hate you. And it... You're immune during that. Oh, wow. Okay. How did that not connect either? Those buffs are permanent as long as Dozo's on field. So, there we... And we couldn't pick that up? You're kidding. What? That's stupid. I mean, a charged T-Bolt is the only way we're killing it. Yeah, okay. Alright. What? What even hit me? Probably the Glycopod? That was... I mean, I'm trying to kill Satan here. Come on. Oh, it does eventually lose the boost, but it takes forever. Okay. That makes sense. Alright. That's... whatever. And of course you Mega. Come on. That thing is... it's genuinely impossible. And actually making use of a bug... You know, the fire weakness on a bug steel type is tougher than it probably should be. It's... I don't have a good way to hit that thing. Annoying. Okay. But we got the flinch. Okay. Gatsu. And it... oh? Oh? That's a kill, but... And yeah, there's your stab throw. Okay. I mean, stab Iron Head. Glycopod is one of the few ZA Megas that hasn't made it to Champions yet. So a lot of people have been amusingly concerned about how strong it may or may not end up being. And it... man, come on. I can't do anything. What? Even with Thunderbolt and Energy Ball, water types are just good. I think the funny strat would just be... I mean, it's more or less what they did. You know, because in the mainline games, Dozo being able to eat Tatsugiri for the boost is conditional on fighting in a double battle, so you can send out Tatsugiri and Dondozo together. And then the funny trick is to run top... Because the thing about it is it takes Tatsugiri out of the battle, and in exchange for giving Dozo a double boost to all its stats, doubling all its stats, you know, basically compensating for having only one Pokemon in the field in a double battle, you kind of get the strength of two Pokemon. Put a Toxic Aura on Tatsugiri so that it dies inside Dondozo's mouth and lets you send out a second Pokemon, which is still silly, but you know, of course, since you don't have double battles in this one, you have multi-battles when you're teaming with an NPC, but you can never send out two Pokemon at once on your own because how would you control them? Well, I mean, you could very obviously just have a button prompt to switch between which Pokemon you're commanding, but I guess they didn't want to do that. Imagine this game with triple battles. I could see that. They don't really have anything you're doing with the triggers, with the trigger buttons. No, I mean, the trigger buttons are... well, L is camera. ZL is target. They could do something with the shoulders or triggers if they wanted to. To let you, I don't know, control up to 3 Pokemon at once, I guess. It would be very possible if they had the design to do it. But, oh goodness. I mean, Aggron should still jar to the charged people. It's not a ground type. Oh, it... oh, you definitely stabbed the things out to survive that, didn't you? I hate you. Come on. There we go. Can't let you do that, Scarfox. And it. We fed that to you. Come on. Stupid. Okay, What? What? Stupid, stupid, stupid. Good God. Please. There we go. Man. Oh. As I was saying, there are no double battles, so when you send out Dongonzo with Tatsugiri in the party, it will send out Tatsugiri to and let you have them eat each other. Which is fun. But, oh, Poison Jab. Wow. I mean, because it's anti-fairy coverage for something else. Hi. There we go. Pick that up. And... Quick. Doubled him with a Dazzling. Maybe I should put Dazzling Green back on the block. The speed in AoE is very, very good. And before I got access to Moonblast on my guard, I did use it to pretty good effect in multi. But it's not amazing. Okay, come on. T-Bolt is just kind of mid. Okay, whatever. You're gonna stay there. Oh, whatever. Guess you can beat Herod. That shucks me every time. Okay. What if we turn this around? Come on. Alright, okay. There we go. We switch. We're tied for first. Is that another comeback kid? It might be. I hope. Let's switch. Okay. As long as... No! No! Come on. Okay. Whatever. Stupid, stupid. If that Gardevoir had been smart enough to switch out or something and not get hit by the freaking Magnet Bomb, would have tied for first instead of barely coming in second. Whatever. Good job, Ta. That's her name. Bruh. This is honestly a rougher season, despite not allowing the restricteds, because without being able to use at least one out of Xerneas and Yveltal, my party is... The guard just doesn't have good matchups, and I don't really have good alternatives to it. I guess I could, though it's... I mean, EV training at this point would take 10 minutes. It's not like when I was doing it before, just grinding wilds in point by point, and taking 2 hours per. Since I have power items now, it takes 10 minutes. But I'd rather not take those 10 minutes when I could just be fighting with a party that's okay-ish enough. But really, probably running a... It's just the lack of steel, other than Ironhead on the backs, when I could probably be putting something in instead, such as, I don't know, just Brick Break, or even just having Glaive Rush 2 for more Dragon Stab would maybe be better. It's painful. Yeah, it's just Heavy Slam on the Metagross, especially since right now, without Legends, there aren't a lot of heavy Pokemon. So Heavy Slam is better than it usually isn't. Pikachu with its eyes closed looks like it just doesn't have eyes. It's kind of freaky. What if I was Pikachu? That would be kind of frightening. Yeah. Okay, and oh, alright. That was fast. I think I do have a Metagross somewhere. Alright, we've charged. Okay, and that's an Aggron who actually dies to it. That's good. Come on. Drop the Draco. Hi. Oh, yeah, there should be Brick Break on the backs. We should have Brick Break on the backs. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. Come on. The timing could not have been good. No. We could maybe get a comeback hit here. Okay. The Shuka has had incredibly high utility. Okay. And... Come on. Oh, really? Whatever. Boom. Let's just... run that. You need to get earthquaked. If we can hit you. Okay. Gotta switch. Yeah, but that was actually worse for you, so here we go. And there we are, that's a double. I think that might be another comeback hit. As at 2 minutes, we were in last place, technically tied with some people. And we came around and turned things around. I'm gonna have to eat that and just Iron Head kill. Oh, but the Mega, that was really not pleasant. Okay, okay. Alright. And, really, alright. But again, I guess I could check that title and see when they check for Comeback Kid, but they're in first. The only person who is really meaningfully competing with us seems to have lost their connection. Or maybe they rage quit. It's all because of me. I can see the Japanese name Gardevoir there. The Japanese name of Gardevoir is Sir Knight, which is interesting. Hi. Boom. And what? Huh? Okay, Uruha. That's okay. Yeah, alright. We're all kind of tired. I'm surprised the Absol was able to eat that Earthquake. Probably would have died to a normal, just raw Dragon Rush, but still. Okay, that's fine. They got a Zero Aura close-up profile picture. It's probably a 12-year-old Japanese boy. Good for him. He can have that tie. Okay. But, let me check real quick. These titles. What would Comeback Kid be? From last to first place in the final 30 seconds. Okay. Oh, you have to get that 10 times? What? Okay. Flawless Survivor many times in ranked battles. Interesting. The easiest way would probably just be a Dozo over ranks. Yeah. And then just running away mostly. Well, to be fair, at that point, you're playing matches not to win, but to survive to the end without any feints, which, I don't know, full defensive Tatsugiri, switching to a Dozo after putting screens up. I mean, you could definitely survive 3 minutes like that, but it's... I'm never getting those first attacks, and I'm starting with, you know, at least a charged T-Bolt and probably screens too. Oh, the Infinite Trainer. It's interesting that these are totally separate because they have different names. It's not just the color changing. Yeah. Plus 10 seasons. Seasoned Veteran. Wonder if there are any more in the files, because we're kind of hidden. I'm gonna start somewhere. Well, I haven't used Water Touch once. It's kind of crazy. That was just from using Skull Up the first time around. Leveling up Pro. No level 100s. No Dex. Many side missions. We've still only done 13. Haven't visited any cafes. And it's their 29 tasks left for 213 total now. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. One thing that would make this game better would be at least one area outside of Leos. You know, they could run it how Black and White 2 had the Nature Preserve once you completed your Unova Pokedex with a shiny Haxorus in it, which I never did, but my dad did, actually. But you got that shiny Haxorus. That was only the second. I think that might be the second and last guaranteed shiny in the series. What a survivor. They're either insanely good or just on track. Well, okay. Well, that was trickier than I expected. Okay, Dozo. Dozo without the Geary. The Dozo with no Geary. Okay. Oh, but someone is going to go for that attack bot. That was a shame. Alright. And that's me. That's ours too. Hi, hello. Hello there. I doubled into. No, we weren't doubled into. Somehow that hit twice. As you can see, my HP increment. That was weird. Oh, it's a shiny survivor, that's right. It was, I was saying, just... Goodness. Oh, yeah, there we are. Let's see what we can hit with. Oh, just... Oh, you saw that. You saw that coming. You saw that coming, too. Okay, alright. Dozo. Why did I call my own Baxcalibur a Dozo? They need to shoot me. Okay. Come on. Whatever. Okay. There we go, not my problem now. Ironhead. You aren't surviving that. Okay. Nice. Very vulnerable, actually. Okay, cool. And... Switch. Sorry. Whatever. Okay. And now it's time to heal up. Nice. A Psychic on you would be great. What? Did you just not use the Psychic? I mean, you don't have to get close for that. Let's stop that. Whatever. Boo. Hi there. Alright. We need this now. Go for the boost. Need to turn things around. Oh. Hi. Oh, you're just running around to keep your... Oh my goodness, I hate you. Oh, you're cheesing with Meteor Beam. I don't like you at all. But we got to 7 right at the end. That's what you get for being a coward. Someone overtakes you at the last second and you get your just desserts. I think we saw that in an earlier match too. A shiny Squirtle. Profile picture. I think that would be a good way to... Well, I wonder how long they'll keep ranked seasons going. Probably until Win and Waves, honestly. Because Champions isn't a proper mainline game. Legends ZA is a mainline game. You know, it's part of the Legends sub-series, but they've counted the Legends games as full mainline titles, in spite of how different they've consistently been, and the fact that Legends Arceus didn't even have multiplayer besides just trading. As I was saying, just... If Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl get to count as mainline games... Oh. This game, you know, being actually good had better. There we go. We should try to get the Gardevoir distracted. Then, well, actually, you gotta... Charge T-Bolt should hurt you too. Yep, exactly. The backs like this. You're gonna steel beam the backs, which is good for me. Yep. Yep. Cool. Huh? Had it been a drill run, right? That would have happened. Well, this is mine now. Thank you. Okay. Pick up the defense buff too. Good stuff. And I did. Cool. People. No! What? Through the defense buff? I set myself up and for what? Yeah, but that's definitely a fully defensively invested. Is it? I don't know. Did you ball asleep? You definitely balled asleep. I mean, would it be bald? I mean, because with the pun I'm making, it's like it would be what, you fell asleep? It's not a thing. Okay. Okay, mister. Oh well. Hello there. Aw. We can dragon. No, we can't. Hi. No glaive rush for you. Okay. Moonblast. There we are. That's what we wanted. We get it. I hate you. I hate you so much. Ugh. Why are you... Why? Why is Golden Go good? In this game. I mean, real. Okay. Okay, and last second kill with the Iron Head. Maybe. You flinched. How did... What? The Earthquake didn't kill a non-defensive Blaziken. Okay. Did it at least make you feel very slightly better when you bell asleep? Yeah, that's what it's gonna have to be. The ball pun is kind of obfuscated, but yeah, that's still more points than we've gotten in matches we've won. My goodness. Okay. Whoop. Whoop. Apparently, since the moon map that they added this patch in the other game has moon gravity, if you use Satuali's special glide that she gets after her super jump, you can keep flying with almost no actual altitude loss whatsoever. And essentially fly, and with the little gadget that allows you to give yourself a little gust of air, you can basically keep going for as long as your stamina provides. I'll probably make a short of that tomorrow when I actually get to the... Maybe. Okay. Ugh. Don't like that. Okay. Oh my goodness. You are earthquake fodder. I'm sure you see that coming. Yeah, it didn't hit for precisely that reason. And why does that get to have tracking that's actually kind of good? It's not fair. And how'd that get you? Stupid. Whatever. Okay. That finally was a kill. Stupid, stupid, stupid. The only thing I can really think is just, I might honestly prefer Ice Hammer to Icicle Crash situationally. Oh, Swampert. Okay. Come on. T-Bolt. There we go. You're gonna Mega, that's Energy Bolt time. The Life Orb, I mean, that's just down. What are you gonna do? Okay, come on. Thank you. Now it's time to get that running. And this is a match that is going significantly better. Okay. You're all gonna get in roughly the same place. That works. And hit both of them because the range is good enough even without Alpha. Nice, nice. Okay, cool. Earthquake. No Meteor Beam. What? Oh, you definitely statted yourself out to surviving one single Earthquake and kill with the Meteor Beam. This guy. Okay. It's nice, but it only saves you from one attack, really. I mean, that's fun and all, but the chaos is still enough that it's not going to be that useful. Okay. Alright. Alright. Huh? Whose play rough was that? Well, the little tear we went on is still going to be. Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright. Okay. Calm Mind Lucario. Just a few more matches and then remaining allocated hour for... Oh, that's cool. Nice profile picture. Grabbing the moon. Tonight, we steal the moon. Is that new Minions movie coming out soon? And the big thing about that movie is that they had to retcon the Minions being trapped in a cave during World War II. Because they have them working with Charlie Chaplin, which is presumably because they mistook him for a certain other historical figure. Presumably. This should be 3 more matches, probably. If we do really well, it could be 2. But that probably isn't happening. Yeah. But it should probably be saving up some Mega Shards for the special TMs in the DLC. Steel Beam Magirna. Of course, Magirna is going to require full DLC completion too. Okay, and Quick Claw. That's screwed up. Whatever. Why? Huh? Well, that's okay too. I guess. Hi there. That... What? What? Okay. Really? Really? Okay. Psychic real quick with the orb. Yeah, there we go. We finally picked up some. Okay. You should go for some more of this, I suppose. There we go. You're gonna close combat me, obviously. And we're just not gonna let that happen. It's that simple. Okay. There we go. Hi there. Ironhead? Yeah, Ironhead. And we successfully healed even. Nice. What do you have to even use against me? Damn you. Such a annoying attack to have to put up with him. You know, if I had Meteor Beam, I would probably be better off running that instead of Charge, but I don't have it, so I can't do that. If I hadn't gone for this, it's stupid. Okay. anything. We're still in first. Somehow. Okay. And Ribbonite's gonna be... Oh, goodness. Psychic? Sure. Well, it... Alright. Huh? What? Master Blaze guy is actually Satan. Come on. It's all the ground types that also happen to just have ways to deal with my anti-ground coverage. Oh, you're dead. Alright. And you've got so much defense that Earthquake can't even scratch it. We need some kind of special attacker that isn't stupid freaking Weather Blah. Which it's the only special attacker, non-mega with stats that aren't absolute dog-ass, that I can really think of is honestly Magirna. And that would literally require 100%ing the DLC. It just... Man. Or maybe, I guess, putting Meteor Beam on Emperor, but that would still require getting through the DLC enough to get the TMs. So... yeah... I mean, in the end, there's no reason that I absolutely have to hold off on anything DLC related until I complete the base game in full, but it's the spirit of the thing. And there is some fun in getting my ass kicked. But again, once I can just use Xerneas and Yveltal again, and probably Yveltal because it is a special attacker specifically, the way I've got it built, because Geomancy in this game is so much worse than it is in... Okay, whatever. Geomancy is so much worse in this game than it is in the turn-based games. There we go. That's a good. That it's honestly not really worth trying to use. What? Really? Stupid. Trying to use special Xerneas. But I mean, it can work, but... honestly, just in general. I think Steelix, Mega Steelix, has overperformed in this game in a positive way. Just because of how few viable special attackers there are. You don't really have to worry about just getting ganged up on it. Come on. Stupid. There we are. That hurt though. Okay. Got our defense boost up. Rope dagger damage something. Did that hit the tree? I think that hit the tree. You're kidding. Okay. Oh, whatever. And reflect. And it's just unbuffed. That's just a straight kill because Gardevoir has no physical defenses. It's just... man, I'm waiting to use a Yveltal, which is a crazy thing to say. Okay. No more. Oh, but you can actually run screens very capably on you. Very specific because of... what? God damn. Because it's immune to Brick Break. That's really what it is. And you're kidding. You're kidding. Not the... really? Really? Okay. Defenses are not especially high. How? Huh? Whatever. Alright, let's try to earthquake you or something. What? 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 Can Megurno learn Earth Power? Maybe I should just run Special Diancie. But without Meteor Beam, it's worthless. Shiba Noidal. I mean, also it's just lame, because it means you don't get to use Diamond Storm. Yeah. That sucked. Gardevoir has been consistently overestimated in the meta. I mean, early on, people just didn't have good alternatives to it, really. I could have just used the Life Orb Excadrill. That's probably what I should have done. And the lack of special is still annoying, but whatever. So you need at least one answer to ground types. Honestly, maybe two. Icicle Crash on the Excalibur and Hornleech on Xerneas was pretty darn good. Especially since it could pretty reliably nuke any wandering Swampbirds and a Houndoom. That's interesting. But I mean, you're not especially strong. Okay. Switch. Okay. Even with the Nasty Plot. Because it's only a 50% boost in Legends. Stat boosts aren't as effective. At least they're not supposed to. Oh, the Sash probably sucks. No, whatever. Alright. Hi there. That's fine. Pick that up. Let's make it a good one. Hi. I don't like it very much. Okay. And let's... How did... What? Oh, you got a freaking Babiri. Man. Completely Really? Stupid. You're the sugar. Reflect couldn't save us. Maybe I should have literally done full defensive investment on the game. Honestly. Ugh. A suck-ass match. Okay. Cool. While you're there. I didn't get the screens up this time, but that's okay. There we are. Multi with the Earthquake, though. That's not what I was expecting. Okay. Come on. Okay. Special attack drop sucks, though. There we... What? Huh? Come on, switch or something. Well, there we go. I think that might have been a comeback. In the sense that it was a comically close game where I was technically last, and then the last minute tied for first. Wonder if they count those. Yeah, but it's the last minute. Whether you're in last place in the final minute, and then whether you're in first place at the end. Man. I thought it'd be 2 or 3, but instead it's gonna be 4. This is why you don't get cocky. This is why you don't count your chickens before they hatch. We have 2 chickens. But they've already hatched, so there we go. Unless I literally sat in place and did nothing. I mean, this is gonna be the last match. It's gotta be. I was not expecting this season, but again, it makes sense, because pretty much everyone's using the hyperspace decks, which I don't have meaningful access to other than that one bag, because I got traded. And the team I've more or less been relying on is largely relying on having access to at least one legend in the party. And right now we can use precisely none. Well, they're always playing it. Oh, who you can run. But still. That's a shiny Goldengo. And of course it crit. Kill yourself. Stupid. The Rotoms are more handleable in this game because of the fact that Levitate does not exist. I mean, that does give Fan Rotom a meaningful reason to exist. Because it's not inherently immune, as it is in other games. What you gonna do? Teleports. Interesting. Okay. What? Alright. That didn't kill? You're kidding. It's fun at least, but... Man. Okay, Iron Head. That... What? Okay. You're definitely defensive. And why is Steel Beam just actually stronger in this game? I'd swear. It's killing resists. The really screwed up thing about Meowstic, Mega Meowstic, is that it literally has... It has Trace. Just like Mega Alakazam. It's basically the exact same as Mega Alakazam, but just worse in every way. Some people were expecting to have Psychic Surge to at least have some kind of reach, and then it just had nothing. Not that work. Oh well. Be cool if that was fair. Unfortunately. Well, whatever. Alright, oh well. Where are we? I guess we traded. Okay. Okay. I didn't know the cat was in this room. Oh. I mean, the really nice thing about having out of the house employment is that I get to be somewhere where the cat isn't and not just constantly have allergy flare-ups and be inflamed literally every second of my life. Which is pleasant. And, well, somebody got their 10 today, and good for them, I guess. Damn. Well, that's the end of it. Next season I should be able to use at least one out of Xerneas and Yveltal and have a less dog-ass team. It's not Mega Gardevoir is underwhelming. Even Mega Gardevoir is kind of underwhelming. Well, freedom. At least we were the most active attacker. There we go. That's over. Okay. Let's take this back off you. Oh, yeah. Normal party. And you. I guess we can just do our level ups real quick and just... Yeah. See what evos we need to do real quick. Right now, who is here? Is it daytime or nighttime? It's daytime. That's what I thought. Yeah. Metagross, Crocodile, and the 2 evolutions. And honestly, at that point, I'd probably end up building the Metagross. Yeah. Let's make it nighttime. And also just get to work on just breaking more Mega Crystals for that mission. Yeah. 88. Thank you, thank you. Cool. Okay, I'm stupid, that's right. We were just trying to pass time. Okay. Do that, go for the Zia Royale, put in some Pokemon that need a bit of leveling to get an Evo and get some Dex completion. We still need someone to trade a Slowking with for Dex completion. So Crocodile, which, I mean, to be fair, we can probably just... What level is that Alpha Crocorock? It'd be fun to catch, but we could always just evolve. Most likely. Let me just check. Oh, it isn't. Huh. Well... That would be the smarter way to do things, wouldn't it? It's not like it's a stone evolution that I'm meaningfully worried about now. Alpha Sableye? It's not terrible, but... It's not as if Mega Sableye is especially useful, if at all, in this game when Magic Balance, which is most of its utility, does not exist. Oh, we already got an Alpha, who cares? Alright. Skarm. And a Raichu. It's not new and it's not shiny, so I don't really care. Alright. Let's just fight you for fun. Hi there. You got poison. That's something. Ouch. And Earth Power. Come on. A T-Bolt that does not affect me. Yeah, there you go. That poison. Nice. Okay. I mean, I don't even really want you. It's not really, I just don't. It's also nice that it sends us to a slightly different spot, too. We already got an Alpha with Algae, too. I mean, we just don't need that. Okay. Go ahead. Dodge. Earth Power is super effective, too. And, I mean, that won't work. Do we feel the power? We do feel the presence of that. Nice. Okay. Boom. Wasn't even all that different, honestly. Just beat him up for fun. Okay. Cool. So yeah, we already have an Alpha Trigonology. We don't need another. At least if it ain't shiny. Wait, do we? Do we? We might not. Yeah, we don't. Well, we didn't have our dust balls ready. That's whatever. I mean, I would not be using it anyway, really. Okay. That's fine. It is hilarious how that specific Pokeball despite being arguably the most useful in the game, is literally the farthest away from the Pokeball that is always defaulted to select. Okay, whatever. So they hate us. Oh, there's an Alpha Chikorita. Hi. What? Come on. Stop it. Get some help. Oh, yeah, you know what? Sure. Sure. Guitar there. That's cool. There should have been a Mega Crocodile. I will stand by that. And we could... What if we replaced our Meganium? That would be very cruel. So... Bad idea. Just gonna drop you off. Metagross, Flareon. And... Which ones again? Glaceon. These aren't popping in. Annoying. Ugh. The really funny thing is that the first Rogue Mega in the DLC is a Mega Absol Z. So you just get a second Absol for free, basically, because you have to catch all of the Rogue Mega boss fights. You have to catch them in order to progress, so you end up, that's what you have, well, had a good amount of Staraptors running around, Mega Tatsugiris running around, because you just had people who got them automatically just through basic progress. Why will you not give me something new and good? Oh, there we are. Yeah, it's good. This is good. Okay. I won't be all that good against him, though. Honestly. Alright, well, first, let's just put some screens up and start moving. Okay. Let's put a Leech Seed on you. Well, one of you. Ouch. What? Who just hit me? I like the way we saved, but... I didn't see anything even hitting me. That's bizarre. Whatever. Okay. Well... Gotta reselect our Dust Ball. There's no way to switch faster. Also quite dumb. Sure. Also, wonder if I have a King's Rock on hand. Do you want to evolve a Slowpoke or something? Because I need that Dex completion. I am catching this Metagross real quick first, so that's all good. Hi there. Alright, you know what? Sure. I think we already have one. Let's get another one. Earth Power. There we are. Boom, and... Oh my goodness. You really are just that strong. Cool. What? What? No, we need to do that again. Okay, we'll trade down then. How did the Dusk Ball at night failed on the Metagross? You're kidding. With the catching plush and relatively high dex completion? What? You've got to be kidding me. Okay, well... Yeah, I mean, we got a Scrafty. Oh, that's really crazy and screwed up. It auto-saved after the Scrafty. Wow. What? You have to go frame perfect or something. Okay. I'm gonna I guess we can trade first. Let me try catching this first. See if we can get the dust ball ready first thing, because it... Oh my goodness. I don't think you can do it fast enough. Maybe. I think it's faster going to the right, but you can see. It's saved after the Scrafty was caught automatically, and since it was killed faint around the same time as the Metagross. Oh my goodness. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, yeah, it's faster this way. Come on, make it happen, science. What? I know your catch rate is bad, but this is ludicrous. Yeah, but it's much faster when it automatically resets the base Pokeball to go to the right instead of the left. It's just been a while since I've... I mean, mostly I touch it for ranked seasons, because it's busy and unhappily employed. You know how it is. Okay, there we go. Wheeze this time. There we go. Yeah, let me check the catch odds, because I know there's a calculator online. Okay, now we can do it. Thank you for your patience. Well, let me check first. I'm not trying to do rank battles. What am I doing? Do I even have a King's Rock on hand? I mean, I just don't. So... that's where the Evo items would be, and they're just... I would have to buy one from somewhere. Or, I don't know, if you've got a Slowking to do a trade back with, that would be nice. Okay. Ballin'. Oh, thank you, Tartar Sauce. I think I might have a shiny Staryu of my own. If you wanted, we could trade one shiny Staryu for another. Perhaps. Yeah. This would be funny. I don't know. Think all this shiny. You want just a random shiny Magikarp? Would that make you happy? I mean, no worries. No worries. It's just a little funny. But, I mean, if anything, if you have a, yeah, if you got a Slowking on hand, just do a quick trade back so I can get it in the decks. Mayhaps. Yeah, while someone is in here and is able to listen to my cries of pain and anguish. There we go. There we go. Gonna take this opportunity to show myself. You can join the very silly Discord community where we mostly talk about other games. Or not, free country. On that note, happy early 4th. Assuming you're American. Yeah, appreciate it. If that's it, then fare thee well. Otherwise, yeah, there you go. Let's see. Still need another level to evolve, it seems. Did I already have a Scrafty? Yeah. Got 2 Alpha Scrafties now. That's okay. Alright then, let's make it daytime real quick. Really got any crystals. So we can have more time for that ZA Royale and just get... Could maybe go for 2, honestly. And go for 1 additional ZA. Well, Infinite Royale, and then just do more Wild Zone, because it's... Yeah, the only alphas there that I'd prefer to get Dex completion by catching the alpha and Under the Tower ruins. Flareon and Poison. Well, it could always just... Presumably all you gotta do is take an Eevee to... Does it require items? Actually, do you just use an Ice Stone in this one? I'm not sure. Let's take it to the Ice Wild Zone, probably. Wonder what would count for the... Well, there isn't really an equivalent for a moss rock, so by that metric, it probably would be an ice stone. I don't know what else you'd use an ice stone on, and they are in here. I know I have one Eevee. It's definitely an earlier box then. One random Pidgeot. Huh? Whatever. Okay. 49. Yeah, it's just stones in this one. So that would be a preferable method. I'm just catching it so that if and when I have something I actually want to use the stones for, I can do it that way. I mean, to be fair, it's not the kind of thing I really need to be conserving, but I don't know. In a world where I still need to buy out the rest of the shops, in Gallery de Lune, I suppose that would be nice. Okay. Buh. Buh. Oh. What a nice bench. So This is a nice wide open one, where the roofs are not much of a worry. Yeah. Okay. Using dark type moves. Well, let's start now. Katrina. There we go. Can you evolve now? Yes! There we are. Okay. Nice. And a Lopunny. Oh, if that's fighting, then I guess we want to use Oblivion Wing for a bit of healing. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Not a dark time move, but now we can move you out of the party. I was defeated even after using Mega Evolution and Mega Defeat. Let's just evolve you, get Crocodile in the decks. Okay. In my White 2 playthrough, I used a Crocodile that I evolved from the End Sandile that you encounter in the desert routes. I just evolve that Tepig and Totodile then. Sure. Before I forget too much, and just gotta find a Panpour somewhere. Yeah. Somewhere around the city, I presume. Aside from that Chikorita, we got any other... Where is that? Just an Alpha Bulbasaur. That's a good one. All that Blastoise. Let's do that real quick. Quick scan says no. Okay. All the Kantos. Totodile and a Tepig. Yeah. Around here a way, is it just Charmeleon? Because, yeah, I was using the Zard, the free event Zard. Right. Just gotta evolve into Charmeleon, and then we don't have to do it again. It is funny that you catch the base form starters in a state where you can immediately just take them up to... Oh. Take them up to their full evo. There we go. I did get that shiny Charmander, Alpha Charmander, traded to me by someone who was also popping in a stream. Let's evolve that thing. Power Whip. It'd be fun to use, too, obviously. Where was it? It was... It didn't give it away. No, here it is. Gurumanda. Seems to have been some kind of event distro. German Pokemon community? Probably. It's probably gender cloned, but that's someone else's problem, isn't it? I guess. And then the Dex. Still shows a normal chart. Actually, I mean, we can switch it, but we've got our shiny. Lashes about with its tail to knock down its foe, then tears up the fallen opponent with sharp claws. Nice. And yeah, we can check out our shiny black Zard. Oh, it's no longer a Gloomonda, now it's a Glutexo. Right, because it's keeping the foreign language name. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, because it's not a nickname. They programmed in the ability to read and process the four names into Charizard. And what's it named now? Glurak. What about Chirac? Nice. That's cool. So let's check out Hideout Pokemon.Deutsche. It's Totodile and Tapping. Around here, and there is that... Right, let's move that shiny Panzer over. That I'll probably never use for anything, but yeah. Okay. Can't speed this up at all, which is interesting. I should really do. Keep that Eevee in the party. Crocodile. And just slash. Okay. Boost that friendship so we can get an Umbreon or Espeon. Oh, I'm actually genuinely an idiot. I can't believe I didn't realize it, but the reason why you don't get Espeon and Umbreon, Crunch, in the Wild Zone there, is because of the fact that those are their friendship evolutions. To be fair, there are Alpha Lopunny running around, which would kind of contradict that, but, well, whatever. Oh, now we can claim Outrage. Nice. What about feigning Outrage? Oh. I am glad that I did end up. Power Up Punch. Actually using the starter, as well as the free Absol. It is fun to use gift Pokemon, but our legendaries. There's our Emboar. And Heat Crash. Though again, it's honestly more of a Groudon thing, if anything, at this point. So Beldum actually can stay in the party for now for... find a Rio somewhere. Rooftop or Sun. And oh right, Frogadier and Kalos starters, and tell them in the party. I mean, you can just evolve now too. Yeah. Petting. Does Metagross evolve in late 40s or early 50s? I don't remember. You know, in Ruby and Sapphire, at least, in Link battles, if you leveled down to 50, Confusion and Metal Claw. Oh wow, you could... Okay. Yeah. It's an early one. For a pseudo, especially. If you did a flat battle that debuffed a Pokemon at 50, it could and would actually debuff the Pokemon. Okay, well... That's fine, we have an alpha, it's okay. And... let me... Fennekin, Skywalker. Oh. We have others around her. No. Okay. Wow. Yeah, because I'm like... Oh, the base starters and Kanto starters, and because it's 2 Johto and 1 Unova. That are only on Wild Zone Trinity, they're around in more places, so they're not going to be as high leveled. Okay. Alright. Chespin and the Froakian. And someone traded me a Greninja, so I'm not worried about that. Caught one Froakie previously, which was a pain. Okay. We'll get to work on the Kalos then. Okay. Big. Brixen. That's reminding me that they had Brixen in Pokken instead of Delphox. Give yourself a TM for Outrage for reaching research level 26. User attacks the fierce rampage, then becomes confused. And it's never said didn't help you raise your Pokemon up to be strong. Not such a mediocre reward. It's just, we get that Master Ball, we go catch Mewtwo. Something like that. Okay. Dedenne. Aw. Let's try the rooftop. We need a few more cards. Research is taking precedence. For your opponent spots you. Okay. Hi. Dark Pulse. Dig. And that's a KO. Okay. Metric. Alright. Okay. Oh, special defense. Don't like. Oh. But again, using Zygarde here is great because of the fact that it will heal itself from turning complete form. Okay, good stuff. Got a prize for the wiener. I told everyone in Pokemon Trainer max potions. Who's max? Okay. And for that matter, who's potions? City Hall is there. Okay. Revive. Some fairy type moves. Alright. Just use Play Rough then. There we are. Oh, the plant pot won't. Oh, interesting. Well then. That won't actually disguise me. Really? Oh, whatever. What? Okay. That's alright. Well, we didn't sneak up at all. One way or the other. Okay. I don't know where opponents with your first blow. Well, probably won't work through the resist. But yeah, okay. That's alright. Snuck up at least. A Delibird. Just a Play Rough. Yeah. Comes out decently fast. Decently. Okay. The really big ticket, 10k or all the Trenton did at gyms can only get me so far. The 10k or 20k missions are honestly oftentimes not even worth the trouble. Just too hard to get. Okay. And anyone up here who we can just nuke. It's kind of rough. Alright. Down over here. Okay. And a scissor. Alright, we can just close combat you. Yeah. Oh, wow. Hit that resist. You're at 6% HP, who cares? Okay. Fairy time. And a man found his son evolved into Scizor, and for what? I don't know, because you didn't meg it. And it's not as if it... Yeah. No, it is... Oh, just Premier Ball tips. That's funny that they would think about it so much. But, oh, as I was saying, just... Come on. Can't use the Rotoglide there. This is unaware opponents with... Oh, and that's easy. It's gonna be straight to it. Okay. But, oh, as I was saying... Come on. Who is looking at me? Pidgeot. Hi. Okay. The Scyther line, I was gonna say Scizor, but the same is now true for Weavile, for the sake of consistency, is not even that much. Oh, wow. I meant a Kyogre, so. Weavile and Scizor are the only evolved Pokemon to not have a higher, well, to have an equal base stat total to what it evolves from, because Shedinja actually has lower stats, because it has 1 HP base. Base out of 1 HP. But Weavile and Scizor have the same base stat total as Scyther. It just redistributes the stat strength that truly reflects your strength. Thank you. Okay. Using poison type moves. We need to aim for power first and foremost. Hi there. Hi. Oh, hello. Let's try to stay out of the way, honestly. Weren't going all the way though. Oh, okay. Sludge Wave? Yeah. Nice. And I think Delphox can evolve now? Really? Oh, wow. Okay. Let's put in another Kalos starter. Okay. I mean, it's not as if... You still can't evolve. You got one of my bonus cards. Thank you. Precious cards I got tonight. One of the towers of my prize royale. Look at it now. That's a pretty good one too. Come on! What? Oh, the Houndoom was the one who... My goodness. Okay. Can hit me a little, I guess. Bothersome. And here's the poison type move. Cool. The Houndoom spotted us and alerted the trainer. Ugh. Okay. I was just out for a nice midnight jog. Ugh, I am not going to be able to sneak up on you. Unless you really turn around. Okay, Earth Power. Cool. That's fine. Should be Delphox ready. It's no starter evolves higher than 36. Okay. Cool. I feel inclined to bring Zygarde to the DLC. At least I used all the experience again traveling to get this far. Using fighting type moves, Oh. Maybe I want to deliberately not pick that one up and then use... Yeah, because the big ticket card, you can progress towards it, do your rank match, and then just come back later in the night if you're fast enough and just get a bit deeper in. Using the big old card. Rex involved in the Delphox, there's strategy you can run with this. Mystical Fire. Okay. And... I mean, we can just evolve into Frogadier now. We have base Greninja because someone traded us that shiny. Yeah. Water Shuriken and Solar Beam, I think, are the moves that change the most. Between base and plus. Yeah. We do have base. Okay, so it's Chespin now, really. Need that Master Ball. Which means going to cafes a lot, actually, which luckily will also help with quest completion, but Chespin is Donde. Yeah, and then just a Riolu and a Panpour from some unspecified location in the city. Somewhere over the rainbow. Quilladin. Okay. Alright. There we go. You know, I didn't know this, but there's a Jeopardy question, but you're inside. Super effective, doesn't matter what kind. The word paladin actually originates from Palatine, is in the Palatine Hill of Rome. Alright, come on. Actually, let's save that until after our rank match. Come on. Let's feel the presence of many. There we go. It's Mega. Strong enough. Cool. Out of confusion. Akira of the Fist of Justice. Sent out Macho. Couldn't fully protect itself and it took damage. There we go. Cool. Pick up another one of those cards. There we go, almost. One more fight, really. Someone anywhere. Can't give up your effort as a seed in abolishing wild zones. That's right. Fist of Justice does still do that. Okay, come on. Just gotta find that Barbarical. Okay. And with poison type moves. That's heavy reward. Cool. And your special attack is just that high. That's right. Let's let you hoist yourself. Okay. Scizor. And you're immune to poison. Fine, just a focus flash should do. Yep. Yeah, but Mega Zygarde's got something like 255 base special attack. It's just, there you go. Okay. And then let's get that 20k and just move on to the next match. The more you do in a single night, I mean, you can get that accomplished rather quickly if you want. Okay, though we're probably going to want to grind some Mega Shards to, yeah, get some Mega Energy back. Alright, wow, all the way over there. Cool. Well, getting up here is rough. I mean, there's a lot we need to explore on the rooftop still. Super effective damage with plus moves. Nagging will help. And it... No, I didn't want that. Come on. We'll do stuff. That's fine. Gonna launch in. That's okay. Oh, wow. And go for a Mega Horn, which isn't effective. Bug and Fighting are the only types that resist each other. Exactly symmetrical in that way. And it doesn't overflow at all. Okay, investing the times between ZRL and Quizartico, no points. They're in charge of me. Oh, a Boldment. So... it's time for our 5th fight, and you get to 15, you fight Talbane, you get your funny little Eternal Flower Follette, your DLC. Okay. Who's it gonna be? Challenger's ticket. And it's... Oh, it's Zavi, the kid. Okay. So, nothing really all that specific in his team then. It was the Rank X promo match. You again, shocking considering what a Rank X vibe you had back when we first met. I'm going to step on this kid's head. Zombie the grade school. Oh, that's right, Code in his team. Okay. Okay then. Oh, he screams. Yeah. Ouch. Alright, go ahead, hit me a bit. That's fine. Oh, but lowering my own HP is gonna be a bit of an effort. It honestly, step on the spikes. Take some damage on purpose. Okay. Hit me. There we go. Thank you. Now it's time to just nuke them, see you. No effort required. That's a fun camera angle. Okay. Yep. And a Rose Raid. Well, we don't have to touch the toxic spikes if we just don't get close to. So Alakazam, welcome back. I'm cheesing things, of course. Just doing a bit more Zia Royale, and I think that Quilladin can evolve now. Being pressed into corners it pushes me to get serious. Don't it sound cool when I say that? He still doesn't have Megas. That's right. So just a rank X trainer. Okay, Neil Lane. See ya. I mean, I was literally just having my Zygarde step on the spikes he put down to just get... Even when I try to get good in the Zero round, they're still never stood on quest, can't catch a break. Get my HP down to actually go complete in Mega. Because it's not like he was doing meaningful damage to me. Congratulations, you now claimed victory in 5 reward matches, I'll take it. Here is your reward. And a dollop of Whipped Dream. Self and sweet treat made of fluffy, puffy, whipped and rolled cream, loved by a certain Pokemon. It's Rolex and Slurpuff. No points for guessing. Okay, as I said, if there is anything in particular that we can put together, I just want to... Well, I don't have a King's Rock. If you could do a trade back with just any Slowking, so I can just have it in the decks. Because I don't have a King's Rock, and it's a trade-only Evo. Yeah. But if you just want to give away a Pidgey, I mean, that works too. Free country. Yeah. I mean, I figured it would be. But... take that random Cleffa. First, let's go back here and... we still have our cards. Daytime hasn't come yet. Yeah. Yeah! So you get pretty darn close, so just... next one up. Okay. Hi, hello. How are you? Poison type. Okay. I will be back in a second. Un second. Go ahead, hit me. Get me to half HP so I can actually Mega. Okay. And that's just 24. Nice. Close to a 6th. Dawn is approaching. Not that fast. Okay, let's get you out of the party real quick. You want this chestnut? Maybe. Well, whatever. I'll give you that Cleffa. Okay. And the Spiky Shield? Yeah, Spiky Shield's in this one. Okay, cool. Alright. Link Trade. I mean, if you want it, you can... I'll take it too. Yo, I was actually given someone else's shiny Greninja. You want to swap shiny Greninjas? I mean shiny Greninja, because that's the plural. Is it also from Alexander? Maybe. You can take one of the phalanx I got lying around, maybe? Maybe. Sure. Whatever you want to get rid of. It's up to you. I'm kind of surprised that there isn't... There's a trade evo. Enable quest. But it got down really quickly for me. Goldie. That's cute. Occur. Send Phalanx to Jack. Goodbye, Phalanx. Fuck. Yeah, I do. You can grace someone else with that. But thank you. That was fun. In the decks, that's right. I want to put the Eevee in, get its friendship up a little bit for the sake of... Yeah. Yeah, it's been fun. I'll never refuse free stuff. Yeah. I like to think my greed is at least a slightly entertaining bit. Hopefully. Make some good of it. That Eevee was... Where was it? Donde? Right here. Okay. High level, too. Super effective damage with plus moves specifically. Using bug-type moves. Oh, okay. That might be tough. And it... Okay, just Mega Horn. Yeah. And that's still KO'd, because you're just that good. Interesting. There we are. I think we could maybe unlock a third battle within this night. Super effective damage with plus moves. Maybe. Electric type moves, bug Pokemon well. Don't have any bug Pokemon right now, is the thing. Hi. Mega Horn. Okay. Nice. Aromatisse. And just a nice Kara. Cool. It's a good one. Make Furusode mandatory in Lumos. Fighting type KOs. Might be rough, honestly. We'll see. Close combat, Yoyana. It's the name of a Fire Emblem character. For better or worse. And there is a Soul King. Okay, well. You're not physically defensive. Oh, wow. Okay. I was not expecting that to come do it. Okay, the Dene. There we are. Definitely gonna have to Horn Leech. Okay. Let's keep on going. Shall I heal your Pokemon? Yes, thank you. Where my true talents lie. Speaking so cruelly of yourself. Okay. And there is... You're there. Megahorn. Okay. Cool. And another Delibird. Huh. Close combat. Cool. More fighting moves. 17. I'm getting a second. It's not a problem, but 3 is definitely a bit of greed. More than I can probably afford. What? Okay, well. Didn't see you. I mean, I knew you were here before, so I should have known. And a Garbodor. Jump shot. You can just use Psychic. Or we can just avoid your explosion. Hit through the wall. That far, huh? Okay. Alright. You can use that as a switch opportunity, I guess. Cool. And... oh. Flinch! Okay. That's fine. Cool. Budding type KO. Yeah, it getting the bug type. Well, I don't know. Depends how fast. Zero, another facet of identity. Hi. How are you? Wyatt. Huh? What? How? That was very, very stupid. There we go, it connected. It wasn't very good, but it connected. And it... how? How? What? None of this is... what? Really? Okay. Okay. Aggron. It's a 4 times fighting weakness. Cool. Yeah, that bug type mission is just... it's so good. We're just not getting that. Pulling some night shifts instead. We can just use some plus moves on whoever's up here. We'll be okay. It is done. Okay. Hi. Huh? What the hell? What? I couldn't keep lock, but there wasn't going to be a nice way to get up onto that rooftop without literally getting immediately spotted and the battle starting. Whatever. Damn. Okay. See if we can get a Glaceon or a Flareon to show up here. Stupid. Oh, none more Zero Royales until the 10th is Talbane. Yeah. And then I don't really have to do more. Is the thing, unless I just want money, or, well, to be fair, it's also getting to 100 battles for that one Mabel mission. Let's see. Pokedex, we're close. Close to full. That's still a ways off. Long ways off. With items. And then just a lot of catching specific types of Pokemon. It... Honestly, other than Binacle... Can't really think of... We already have Weaken. It's Glaceon and Flareon, specifically. It's interesting that Synthesis still works at night. And actually benefits from... Well, both Moonlight and Sunny Day actually benefit from sunny weather, because the Japanese name for harsh sunlight is really better translated as kind of clear skies, and there's our Flareon. That's nice. Cool. It's gonna be the Pokédex one, at least. Cool. Hi there. Earth Tower. Oh, burned. Okay. Earth Tower. You didn't really have to come all the way over here for that, did you? Well, whatever. Come on. Ooh. Well, whatever. That's one. Don't really need T-Tar. Got one already. Okay. Cool. Closer. 220 out of 225, and caps it. I mean, and then there are the Pokemon that are just from additional DLC missions. It's 5 more. 5 more there. Yeah, so it's 10 more left, and a lot of those are fossils that I can just be buying from the Emporium. Okay. Let's buy some clothes. Last thing we'll do, I guess. Okay. So we'll get a Glaceon from there. And the fastest way to get friendship up on that Eevee would just be taking it to cafes, but... And then I'd just be putting it right back in the box. Then I'd feel worse. But again, it's... No Moonstone, no Sunstone, but Ice Stone and Leaf Stone for Glaceon and Leafeon in this one. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. And it's right by it anyway. Cool. Oh, that's right, we should. Got a bit of cash on hand, but let's sell our valuables first. Sell. Treasures. Wow. Thank you, ranked. Okay. Okay. There we go. I still don't think that anything we could get from any of these shops is gonna be better outfit-wise. Subatomic 4, black, white, and blue clothing by Subatomic. That's why it's 4. 4 colors Kikonashi, boutique offering clothing inspired by Eastern cultures. A pie de vêtements. Vêtements, probably. Boutique offering selection unique original designs. Triathlon Rouge, boutique offering sportswear shoes and more. A Tornade, boutique offering accessories such as hats, satchels, and earrings. Masterpiece, boutique offering clothing by Yashio Shiro. A pie de pieds, probably. I hate French. Sorry, France. Not really. Boutique offering selection unique original shoes and socks. Boutique only offering clothing by Subatomic. Okay. It really is egregious that Xerneas and Yveltal did not get Bagas in this. Trench coat and pants. No thanks. Vivid white. No thanks. Vivid red. No thanks. Vivid blue. No thanks. Jumpsuit and shirts. Aye, that's not terrible. Don't like it that much though. Red graffiti. Blue graffiti. Okay. And on to the next, and this one I know is stupidly expensive. Frog button jacket set. That isn't terrible. Official blue, gray, green, beige. Botanical track pants. Yeah, Fluent Garden. Oh. All-in-one kimono overalls, Dayflower Ichimitsu. Alabaster Ichimatsu. Sorry, Ichimatsu. Midnight Asanoha. Crimson Asanoha. Oh, so it's presumably referring to the pattern on the top part then. That's what's different. Asymmetrical tights. Avalug blue and Avalug black. Last I checked, Avalug was not either of those colors, but what do I know? Okay. And pattern pullover, colorful chemistry. Oh, it's a Lowen Mock. Fun. Sweater and shirt set for meteorites. It's Soul Rock, and want to check if the Lunatone was on the back. It was. Ink meteorites. Not at all. What I will say is that I'm literally about to hop out once I buy the shop out. So you have about 3 or 4 minutes. You know, if you join the Discord, I'll finally make a Pokemon channel. You can be my impetus. There's my hard sell. Colorful chemistry. Skirt and leggings set. I mean, I won't be wearing this. Probably. But it's completion. When I played Arceus some years ago, and I need to get back to it and actually beat it, though it will be on a new file. Revolving Paisley. What did Paisley do to deserve getting revolved like that? Pattern tights and sock sets, red, green, and blue graffiti. I can't even see the red. What? But I got a shiny Staravia randomly in the... Not Cobalt, it's been so long, I don't even remember the name of the eastern area that includes the area of Sunny Shore. And it's still interesting that they had the cloud covering the area, the Battle Area Island, and just didn't do anything with that. Canvas sneakers, light pumpkin. Fair. Dark pumpkin. So are you just shiny hunting in the first area before meaningfully progressing? What in particular are you trying to get? Triathlon Rouge, leather mixed pullover, black leather. And none of this is expensive as the kimono place. White leather, Pokeball pullover, and Justin Strawberry. It's interesting how they have colors to describe things that only have one example. Trail jacket and tube top, orange, pink, and gray. Orange, blue, pink, gray, yellow, purple. Gray, white. So basically you're gonna go around until you find a shiny and basically have that pattern routine. Pattern track pants and a plus pattern. No minus pattern. Maybe that'd be too negative. Poke your Knit Baby. Chespin green. Gengar black. Gengar is not black. Pikachu yellow. Eevee brown. Oh, interesting. I would have to... find my own old file, but... I could probably evacuate that shiny Staravia and, I don't know, give it to you eventually. Maybe. Before I reset the file. Puffy Soul Sneakers, all black. Yeah, finally start paying for Pokemon Bank. White and black. Red and blue. These are, frankly, atrocious looking. Sand orange. Sand green. Yeah, and at that point, would he eventually move it to Champions or Legends ZA to get a shiny Staraptor? Well, Tornade, Pattern Trilby, Noxious Red. It is Noxious. Graffiti Black. Pink Splash. The most egregious thing about not getting a Mega Luxray in Legends ZA is the fact that they gave Mega Zeraora a Luxray color scheme as if they were rubbing it in. One of my boys was a big Luxray guy, and he was very specifically displeased about that. Wood Grain, Dual Legends. Oh, because it's X on the left and Y on the right soundly. Satchels, Tie-Dye Square Satchel. Luxish. Halucha. It's just a color scheme. And Obstagoon. That one is not bad, actually. I don't know. Leather Square Satchel in Vivid black and vivid white. I think I might switch mine to that then. No, I like that pattern. That's right. It's been a while since I fixed that. Pattern square satchel, zigzag blue, zigzag red. What about zigzagoon? Lightning earrings. Nah, gold, silver, black and blue. Blue, red. Oh, it was in there spiky on the top and bottom. Multicolor orange, multicolor red, multicolor yellow, and multicolor black. So this one out. Except for the triangle earrings, the tringle earrings, red and white. And blue and red. Again, this just... That would make me look like the evil teacher from Blueberry Academy in Scarlet Violet, whose name escapes me. The one who gets exploded on by Terrapagos but doesn't die, because no one dies in this game except for AZ. Masterpiece Blazer and Church Set, green window pane with lemon yellow, red window pane with vivid purple. And bottom skinny jeans set, dissonant indigo with emerald green, distressed blue with, no, distressed, vivid purple. Oh, it's the belt, distressed bleach with toffee pink. And headwear, leather beret and vivid black and vivid red. No, I'll look her up. She's DLC only. Terrapagos. It's... What is her... What's her name? Not her. Someone in Blueberry. Blueberry Academy. Who's in Blueberry? I mean, I did not play Scarlet and Violet or the DLC. This is all... It's Briar, this guy. Oh. Short hair with earrings, just... I think of her... Yeah, but spoiler, she gets BTFO by Terrapagos but does not die. She's irresponsible, bad adult. Big logo knit beanie. This is not Gala. White, orange, pink. Kalos logo cap in black. Arabesque bucket hat in black, red, and white. Yeah. Well, I mean, Terrapagos is DLC. That's the tip-off. Full bridge glasses with black frames. Red frames. Oh, because they have a point in the middle. That looks very unsafe. That is very unsafe. Orange lenses, purple lenses. I mean, if you fall the wrong way, that just stabs you right in the brain and impromptu lobotomy. All purple. And oh, that's expensive. Point of loafers, white and gray. Why is the purple so much more expensive? White, magenta, purple. I mean, in real life, historically, purple pigment was especially expensive, actually, but still. Anyway, pie de pie. Logo quarter socks in white and red. Red and blue. Real. They should make a Mega Incineroar that gives every single move the effects of Parting Shot. Signature knee-high socks, a vivid black. Vivid red. Oh, so just Litten for Litten. Okay. Cactus knee-high in blue. Red, I mean black, red, and blue. See that Glaceon. Combat boots in black and red and white, blue and red, and all black. All white. Noxious red. It is noxious. It is ugly. Pink splash. So many combat boots. Graffiti black. As in... no guard, and actually be a good attacker. Well, I mean, Hawlucha was an attacker to begin with. Pokemon is aware at this point that Incineroar is functionally primarily a support Pokemon for doubles. Sodgore Boots. Gore. Midnight Gaeta. Tin Gaeta. Refined Ichimatsu, yeah, it's that checkerboard pattern. Flashy Ichimatsu. And mid-calf boots. Black and white and red and black and... Wow. Yeah, it only took, what, 13 ranked seasons, but got enough money from really just that to have all the stuff. Oh, old file you're playing on? Fair. That's just... The shops are all clear. Let's make sure that we got everything, I guess. But there's nowhere else to buy clothes. We have all the clothes in the game, unless there's more in the DLC. And unless you're counting the X and Y holoware, which is ugly and not worth even thinking about for more than half a second, if that. Yeah, there we go. The only shop I know the DLC has is the new TNs, but... I mean, none of the things I've just bought are things I would actually like to change in my outfit. I mean, we bought out 4 times as many shops at 1/10 of the price already previously, so, I mean, this outfit is good. I mean, there was that one session some months ago where it was just... They gave us clothes by taking us to that one boutique in preparation for the Jocelyn fight. The big party, and at that point I was, you know, let's actually give myself a good outfit, and just became an entirely new dude. It was fun. I feel like a little girl going shopping or something. You can always reset the file. I mean, if you're only in Fieldlands, it's not as if you're going to lose a meaningful amount of progress. So I think, like I said, now that all the clothes have been purchased, which took about a million Pokéyen, which is the equivalent of, I guess, 110. I can't talk. 10,000 Poké Dollars. Yeah, no more money sinks. So I will be hopping off for the night. It was fun. I should maybe play more of this game, but I mean, if I beat the game and I'm still coming back for ranked, I won't be able to do much other than ranked when I come on. So it's just, I don't know. Well, outbreaks don't really happen until you get to the marshlands, is the thing. They start happening once you get to the second area. So if you haven't unlocked it and you're just waiting for outbreaks to happen, they categorically will not happen. But yeah, if you didn't know that, that will probably help you out. So fare thee well. Have a good night.